Warning, Sayit is a rated M podcast and is not suitable for all ages. This series contains foul language and sensitive topics. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, Max.
Hey. Are you sure you're okay to go to school next week?
I'm fine. Why do you worry so much?
I can't help it, Maya. You know this. You did pass out a few days ago.
Max, I just didn't take my medication that day, that's all.
You know that's not the only reason.
Can we just start? I really want to get this homework done so that I can go back to bed.
Okay, fine.
Aren't you gonna answer that?
Yeah. Hello?
Hey Max, what's up?
Not much. How about you?
I was just wondering if you wanted to go out tonight. Get some dinner, go out for a midnight stroll.
A date? Yeah, that sounds great.
Great. I'll, pick you up at 5.
See you then.
A date? With Peyton?
Yeah.
You don't seem happy about it. What's going on?
Nothing.
Is it about Ren?
Maya, just forget it.
Alright.
How are things with Oliver?
What? Nothing's going on with Oliver and I.
You're such a bad liar.
Okay, so I may have a crush on him, alright?
So, if he called you right now and asked you out on a date, you'd say yes?
I think so. I haven't been on a date before.
There's a first for everything.
True.
I was very hesitant on going out with Peyton tonight, but so far so good. We had just seen a movie together, and now we're just in this really nice fancy restaurant. I feel very out of place and definitely didn't dress for the occasion.
So, what'd you, think about the movie?
The movie was actually pretty good.
You surprised?
I mean, yeah, I don't really go for the horror kind of movies.
Alright, I see. You're the romance type of girl.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just that girls usually do like the romance stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm sorry if I...
It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I do actually like the romance movies and anime and stuff like that.
Oh, see, I wasn't wrong.
As I was having a conversation with Peyton, I could see the front door of the restaurant open, and I saw a very nice surprise. Barrick and Savannah had walked in together and sat at a table close to ours.
Brock,
What?
this place is so fancy. Why didn't we just go to a burger joint or something?
'Cause you deserve a nice meal in a nice restaurant.
You're something else, you know?
Yeah, I know. You're cute.
Huh?
You're cute when you laugh.
Aw, that's so cute. Seeing Savannah and Barrick together made my heart sing. I felt a big relief, actually. To see Savannah smiling and having a good time makes me believe that things are looking better for her. She deserves to be happy.
So my brother and I just decided to push our dad into the lake, and this giant bird came down at us, and... Max? Hello?
Huh?
God, are you even paying attention to what I'm telling you?
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh, whatever.
I didn't mean to ignore your story. I was just looking at a friend of mine from school. She's sitting over there with a friend of hers, having a good time. I figured maybe things are getting better for her since she's been having a really hard time at school lately.
Oh, that's Savannah, right?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I just see Farah bossing her around a lot at school.
And you don't try to stop it?
Stop it? It's not my problem.
I was uneasy with how he answered my question. I was starting to get mad, and honestly, I just wanted to throw my drink in his face. But I'm not that kind of person. I just took a deep breath and let it go. After we had finished dinner, Peyton walked me home and we stopped at my front gate. Alright, well, good night.
Hey!
Peyton grabbed my wrist tightly before I could even open the gate.
And where do you think you're going?
What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Peyton was starting to lean in to kiss me, and all of a sudden I just backed away, avoiding him.
Is something wrong?
I had too much garlic on that chicken. I would hate for you to smell it, you know?
Alright, fair enough. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Peyton left and I felt a huge relief. I've just been avoiding too much contact with him. Maybe all of this is just in my head. Perhaps I'm just overreacting about everything.
I was sitting on a bench reading a book before school had started. I looked up for a second and saw Maya coming down the street. I forced my book into my backpack and I casually walked over to her. Hey, Maya!
Oliver, hey!
How are you feeling?
What do you mean?
I heard you passed out last week in the middle of PE.
Yeah. So?
What do you mean, so? I thought maybe you were hurt.
Ollie, I'm fine.
Okay, I just feel like you're keeping something from me.
I'm not, so just forget it, okay?
All right, if that's what you wish, m'lady.
You're impossible.
And you're hot.
What?
Oh, it's hot. It's hot outside.
It's like 65 degrees. Are you okay?
I'm immune to the cold, although not awkward conversation.
You are so weird, but yet you never fail to amuse me.
At least I'm the funny weird kind.
If you say so.
You know what? I take back what I said earlier.
Which was?
You having a sense of humor.
I'm the funny one, remember?
Fine. You may believe whatever you wish. But seriously, look, I'm sorry for asking again. Maya, if this is going to be a real friendship between us, I want full honesty and transparency. I don't take secrets well.
Okay, if I tell you, you can't tell anyone. So far, Maxine is the only one that knows. Also, you have to continue being my friend.
Of course, nothing could ever make me stop being your friend.
Okay, just, come over here.
Maya took my hand and led me to the back of the school, and she opened a door that led me into a janitor's room, and might I add, this room was not very spacious either. Wow! Trying to get me alone?
Ugh, shut up. Look, what I'm about to tell you is serious. I'm trusting you.
Okay, I'm putting on my serious face now.
It's my heart. It isn't great.
What do you mean? You have one of the sweetest hearts.
Ollie, I mean medically.
What? I took a step back. I was starting to choke on my own words.
I'm sick. I have a heart condition called coronary artery disease. It's severe, and so far it's not getting any better.
My eyes started to tear up. I didn't know what to do, or what to say. All I wanted to do was hug her.
You can't tell anyone. Ever.
I won't. I promise. I'm so sorry.
For what?
For you, going through this,
You don't need to be sorry. I've accepted the fact that I probably never will get better.
Don't say that. You'll get better. As I was trying to finish my sentence, Maya put her hand over my mouth.
Don't say it. Don't promise me that I'll get better, because let's be honest. Neither of us know that for a fact. Don't make promises you cannot keep.
Her words broke my heart, and all I could think about was holding her, comforting her. I slowly grabbed her hand that was covering my mouth, our eyes looking into one another. Holding on to her, I gently guided her hand to my waist, as I slowly put my right hand behind her head, pulling her into a soft hug. At first, she stayed in place. I think she was trying to be strong for me. I'm here for you, Maya. You can always count on me.
Hearing his calming voice, it was so comforting. I gripped onto his hoodie more, and I could feel this release. I started to cry. I couldn't hold it in anymore. I barely even know him, and here I am crying in his arms. Something about him just made me feel safe.
She held on to me tightly, and hearing her cry for the first time was a feeling I will never forget. It's a sound that breaks my heart into pieces. I held her closer until she no longer needed my comfort.
Class had dismissed, and just like any other day, I was headed towards my locker to drop off a few books before my next class, until I slowed down on my path after hearing a rumor.
Wait, so Maxine actually went on a date with Peyton?
Yeah, I heard they made out in a parking lot.
Wow, I didn't think Maxine was that kind of a girl. Didn't she show up with the hickey too?
The rumors were secretly spreading throughout the school. It made me ill to hear all the gossip. I clenched my fist and just tried to ignore it. I'm already in a lot of trouble with the school. After I got to my locker, I put my books away. All I could think about was that rumor. Is it really true? Did she really do those things? My curiosity was spiraling. I glanced over and Maxine was also at her locker. She seemed indifferent in some way. Her hair had been styled with a bow in the back, and she was wearing a dress. It's been a while since she ever wore one. Ooh, wait, why do I know that? Anyway, I closed my locker and walked over to her. So, I heard you went out with Peyton last night. When I approached her, she seemed to jump and backed up a tad. Why was she on edge? I could tell in her eyes she was stressed about something.
So?
Maxine.
What?
He's using you.
Would you quit saying that? He's not.
Maxine walked off furious. I couldn't help it but follow after her. Why don't you believe me?
Why should I? Ren, you got rid of me a long time ago. You have zero rights to my personal life.
She walked off again until I spoke out. He'll just hurt you, Maxine. She stopped once more and didn't turn to look at me.
Just stop! You don't know anything! He likes me. He's kind to me. And...
Stopping Max in her words, I took her by the wrist, abruptly, but not tight enough to hurt her. I brought her into an empty classroom and I locked the door behind us.
Ow.
I let go of her wrist, confused because I haven't held onto her tightly. I put my fingertips gently on the side of her neck and removed the hair covering the right side of her neck. What? She pushed me away and held her hand on her neck.
Leave me be!
I didn't know what to do at that moment. I was in shock. The urge to go after her, but I couldn't move. I didn't want to be right. I was hoping it was all a big joke. She must have been embarrassed just now. What is going on? The outfit being on edge, her wrist hurting, and now bruises on her neck. I don't know what to do.
After my encounter with Ren, I managed to cover my neck with makeup. Thankfully, it's starting to heal. It was finally lunchtime. I got to sit with Maya, Oliver, and Peyton. It felt really nice having a group again. Ew, this sandwich is gross.
It's a sandwich, Max. How could you not like it?
I just don't, okay? It's all soggy and...
Blah.
It has onions in it too.
Ugh, toss it over.
As we were eating our lunch, I saw Ren come into the cafeteria. As he was walking past, he looked straight at me with a concerned face. It felt like he wanted to say something to me. But what? As he walked away, I just ignored it and continued the conversation with the group.
Did anyone else notice that Mr. Hoffman has been wearing the same shirt for the past week and a half?
Maybe he has multiple of the same shirt?
What a weirdo!
What are you doing?
Sitting, eating.
Why are you sitting here?
Is there a law that says I can't?
No, but...
So then technically I can sit here.
Ren put his arm around me and brought my head closer to him. I tried to remove his arm and get out, but he wouldn't budge. Hey!
So, what are we discussing with the group?
Ren, really?
Why don't you, let go of my girlfriend?
Oh, girlfriend. Is that what she is? I couldn't tell.
He released me, and as soon as I was just about to go off on him, Barrack had showed up.
Max?
Hey, what's wrong?
I found this note. I don't know what to do.
Bear, I'm so sorry for everything. I'm sorry that I couldn't let you in. I felt like such a burden to everyone, and I didn't want you to think differently of me. I can't go on pretending anymore. Putting on a face to act like I'm okay when I'm not. I just want everything to stop. I'm tired of rumors, the blackmailing, my parents' divorce, the humiliation at school, everything. I'm just so exhausted and I can't do it anymore. Please just tell everyone that I'm sorry. Please forgive me someday, Bear. I love you. And please remember that I'll always be with you. Love, Savannah.
No.
I can't find her, Maxine. I've called her phone a gazillion times. I've tried to get in contact with her parents, but they aren't picking up.
Barrack, breathe. Go to the principal, have them call 911. Go!
Max? Barack ran off to the principal's office, and Maxine sat in her chair for a moment, almost like she was trying to puzzle something together.
What's going on?
Why is everyone going outside in front of the school?
Oh my gosh!
Max? Maxine quickly got up from her chair and sprinted up the stairs, headed for the roof. I quickly got up from my seat and chased after her. As I got to the top of the steps, Maxine was already standing there in the middle of the roof. Meanwhile, Savannah was standing near the edge of the rooftop.
Savannah?
Max? Don't.
Maxine took a step forward with her hands up.
Don't come any closer.
Okay. Don't move.
Max, I can't do this anymore. I can't live like this.
Don't let Farah win. Don't let her get into your mind. You can't let her control you anymore. Savannah, you have no idea what the future holds for you.
I don't see life anymore. I feel like I'm a ghost in my own body. This isn't living. I'm tired. I thought I could keep it all in and that it would magically go away one day, but it doesn't. It doesn't get better.
I understand.
No, you don't. You will never understand. I feel so useless, Max. I'm not special. If anything, I'm a waste of space.
But that's not true. You don't understand. This is your mind's way of tricking you. You are your worst enemy. I know fighting it is hard because it feels so real. But trust me, please.
Maxine walks a little bit further to her, and the wind was starting to pick up.
Max, stop!
I need you to hear me, Savannah. You are not alone. You are loved. Barrick loves you. Your parents love you. I love you, Savannah. You are my friend. You were there for me when I needed you. Please let me be here for you too. You think that you are useless, but you aren't. You are one of the smartest students here at the school. I have no doubt in my mind that you are getting a scholarship to whichever school you desire, because you deserve it, and you have put so much effort into this school. You can pursue a career and dream that you want for yourself. You can be happy, Savannah. High school isn't forever. You just have to let someone in, even if that person isn't me.
I know you've been trying to help me, Max. I just...
Please don't push me away. Just stay. Please.
Nothing you say is going to change my mind.
Maxine took a few steps forward, getting very close to Savannah. Watching the two talk, I wanted to help, but I didn't want to risk the safety of either of them. Barack came up the stairs behind me and he slowly walked out onto the rooftop.
Savannah.
No, Bear, no.
Let us help you.
No, I can't put that on you guys.
Please, get down. Please.
Stay back, please.
He loves you.
I do.
You'll find someone better.
I don't want anyone else.
Why didn't you tell me?
Barack managed to get close, right behind Maxine. I slowly followed behind them.
I didn't know how to say it. And I wasn't sure if you felt the same way about me. I was so scared to change our friendship that I didn't want to lose you.
You could never lose me.
Then please come down. I'm begging you.
As Savannah was just about to come down off the ledge, she lost her balance and was about to fall backwards off the rooftop. But Maxine managed to grab her jacket right at the chest. At the same time, she grabbed Savannah's arm and pulled her back, bringing her to safety. I rushed over to Maxine, as Barak did for Savannah.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Barak hugged Savannah tightly in his arms. He kissed her head as tears were running down his face. Max? Maxine was still unable to answer, as she was in complete shock. Her hands were shaking, her breathing was rapid, and the look in her eyes as she looked at me. I knew that she'd remember this day for the rest of her life. I put my arms around her and just held her until the shock was gone. It's okay. She's okay. Try to control your breathing. I got you. Just listen to my heartbeat, okay?
Ren comforting me felt so unusual, but he made me feel safe. But I was struggling to calm down.
Thank you, Max.
Of course. The paramedics arrived on site and took care of the situation from there.
Even after everything, Maxine was still in complete shock. I didn't know how to help. I put my jacket around her. Max?
Huh?
Can you walk?
Yeah. We started walking together to go back home. It was hard to walk in a straight line. I was just getting flashbacks after flashback. Between my mom and Savannah. I wasn't able to cope. It was like someone was sitting on my chest constantly. I wanted to cry but couldn't. My vision was starting to get blurry, and my legs were feeling weak. I stopped in my tracks and Ren looked at me. The look he gave me for some reason just made me come to tears. It was a release I needed. I dropped to my knees and started to cry.
I went to Maxine and hugged her for a while. I got you. I then picked her up and carried her back home. We finally arrived at her house and I slowly helped her back on her feet.
I was so shaken up from what just happened. I didn't know how to be alone.
Are you gonna be okay, Max?
I was starting to formulate a thought. I heard footsteps grow louder, and all of a sudden stop. Ren nearly lost his balance.
Max! I came as fast as I could! Oh. Hey, Ren.
Maya? What? Huh? Why are you here?
It's quite simple, really. You're my best friend, and tonight was intense. So I brought movies and candy so we can have a girls' night. Also, I talked to Savannah's parents, and they gave me their number so I can update you as soon as we find out more. They're so grateful for you, Max. What you did tonight was absolutely incredible, and I figured you didn't want to be alone. So here I am.
I was really stunned seeing Maya just appear out of nowhere. But I'm glad Maxine has a friend who cares for her so much. Although a part of me wished I would be the one spending the night with her. I didn't want to overwhelm Max more than she already was. I took Maya's arrival as a sign I should probably leave. I'm gonna head home. You two have a good night. And Max, You know where to find me if you need anything.
Thank you, Ren. For, bringing me home and everything. I watched him turn around to go home, staring for longer than I cared to admit.
So, Maxine, I was thinking... Max? Are you ready to go inside?
Yeah. Hi guys! Thank you so much for all your love and support.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening to our story so far.
We are excited to say that we have more seasons to come.
So stay tuned and get ready to dive in deeper in Season 2.
Thanks for watching the Sayit podcast. More episodes coming soon.